Hello everyone, welcome to your reading here. So this will be for the sign of Cancer. Okay, so we will get started. This will be a romantic reading involving two souls, how they connect one with another. So you that are watching this will be the energy that you share, you and your person, whoever it is that you have in mind when you are watching these readings. So let's get started here. Let's see what comes out for you. Let's see what we can get for Cancer. We have two soulmates. This is the Two of Chalices. Of course, this is beautiful. This is a shared energy here. What's at the bottom? This King. Okay, a little bit intimidating here. Somebody might not want to come forward, or somebody doesn't want to admit these feelings, these soulmate-like feelings, this deep friendship, this deep bond here. Yeah, somebody, as you can see here, look at this illustration. Somebody's trying to, it's like, how do I get this across? This is the Knave. This is communication. So somebody here wants to communicate with you, but what's happening is they don't know how. It's like, how do I get this across? So in like modern times, perhaps writing a message and then deleting it, perhaps on a social media platform, or text message, or just calling, going old school. It's like, okay, let me do this, but it's kind of like dragging their feet in a way. Now, this Queen of Swords, this is wanting to get truth. So this is wanting, that's kind of hiding. They want to share the truth. They want to share how they truly feel. And let me put that there. Let's get a third one here for you, Cancer. We have this Three of Pentacles, cooperation. Okay, now we do have this 3 energy. So perhaps, okay, but look what's behind it. The 3 we don't want to see. This is the 3 of Swords. This is like heartbreak, unavoidable. Usually a situation of involvement with somebody else. That's kind of hiding. So it's like somebody's thinking of going elsewhere. You see, that's not directly coming out, but it's like this thinking about like moving on, or this thinking about wanting to go somewhere else, with somebody else. This is from the love deck, so this involves usually another person. All right, so it's like meeting somebody new. So either you're meeting somebody new and you're leaving the past behind, or this person that you have in mind is doing this. All right. Now, Cancer, if you want me to pull a card for your situation specifically, then just write me a comment down below. You can write their sign or the situation or their birthday, whatever you feel comfortable sharing. You don't have to share much, just whatever, and I will pull a card for you and I will tell you what it means. So I will continue to do that because I think that might help some people, but it's worth doing if it helps somebody. And of course, that's free and available for everyone, so you can take advantage of that. So we have this High Priestess. This is the divine feminine energy here. This is this sort of knowing that it's meant to be. Very much like stuck on the situation. Now, if I correctly recall, this High Priestess is Cancer energy specifically. I believe that is true. But here we have the Moon card underneath. So it's like hiding feelings, right? Potential deception with this Moon card. Again, that's hiding underneath. So it's not like directly here. It's not like directly coming out. But this card here is Pisces energy specifically. But of course, the Moon represents Cancer. So I don't know. Maybe this person doesn't truly know how you feel. So it's like there's a disconnect somewhere. So that is something. But there also, this could indicate just deception from the other individual's side, because if you look at this card here, there's that full moon there in the card, and of course we have the full moon here in this card as well. I like to look at small little things like that. I think each and every time I do a reading with these cards, I notice something different in the card itself. Okay, so we have this energy as well, this Ten of Wands. So this is carrying old burdens. It's like wanting to leave those burdens behind, shedding away of like old burdens. This is, or you could just see it as still in the current process, but it's like ending. The old cycle is ending. It's at the 10, but this is rather like burdens, okay? So somebody wants to shed that away. However, what it also creates is it creates a lot of tension. As you can see, very passionate sexual energy here. You can see they're in the woods here, in the bushes, wherever they are. You've got this woman's shirt is all ripped here. This fellow has his tighty whities here down, and I mean they're just going at it. So it is passionate. So there's a lot of tension. There's this at the backside here, this holding on tight with this Four of Pentacles here. This is like sitting on a treasure chest, okay? So somebody sees you as this treasure. Your person definitely still values this, but it just looks like they want to maybe explore other options, or they just don't know. It's they don't know how to express their own feelings, but they also don't know how you feel, okay, about them. Maybe there was not like a clear expression, or it's just kind of lost in translation. It's kind of like you speak two different love languages, so it's just different. You're just different individuals. So that's one of the things that I'm picking up on here. Okay, and after I do this reading, we're only not even halfway done with this one, with the cards that we got to pull here, but I will be doing a specific spread for their current feelings. So the current feelings of your person and what they're up to, like what they're doing, what's happening in their emotions and their life. So that's going to be using these same cards, so we get a continuation of the energy, and that will be linked down in the description of this video. So it'll be the first thing there. So do check that out if this resonates with you. So that is that, and we have the Lovers here. This is like the perfect union. However, because we had this sort of picking, right? This sort of wanting perhaps to move on. This is Gemini, so it's like could be like two different mindsets. So it's like this hot and cold mindset. It's also like you see two women here in this card. So, you know, it's this type of a thing. Usually that's not a big deal, but like in this situation, what we had prior, that could be an issue. So I'm going to want to see if that's going to repeat itself again in their energy. So if we see any clues of that, or if it's just a mindset, it might be. This Five of Pentacles, however, very much like holds on still. But this is kind of like a mindset of lack as well. So it's like being very much stuck on a situation, on a person, but really not realizing that, you know, things might not be the best. But, you know, let me tell you, I like this. Most readers, I don't think, like this card, this energy, but I like it because it's like glue. It creates this glue in the relationship. Maybe it's the Scorpio energy that's within me that enjoys that. I just kind of like that. I like, you know, that to be, it's like a constant thing, you know, it's like a reliable, there might be tension, right, but that keeps things interesting. If it was just, you know, if it was just this energy, like these two soulmates that we started off with, that would be rather boring. That would just be, you know, it's like a 1 year and you know everything about the person. Here, with this, you're learning so many other things. There's always a new stone that can be turned in this connection. So King of Wands, okay. Strong, majestic. Perhaps like a surprise offer. Knight of Chalices at the bottom. Judgment, yeah, it's coming back. This renewal, resurrection from the past. This energy of it coming back. This past situation, this person Patience is required. This is at the bottom with the Seven of Pentacles. So it's not yet time. It's like a long time, okay? So you could know this person for a while. Or if you recently met this person, this is something new, then what it is, it feels like this. It feels very faded. It feels like you've known them for a long time. So it feels perhaps like you might even have like a past life connection with this individual. The Judgment, it's like coming back. It could be like coming back a lifetime. It's like you go way back. So somehow, either physically, like in this lifetime, or spiritually, you just go way back. Like it feels very faded. Feels very much like you know this person. Four of Swords, yeah, again, the Fours love to hold on to things. This is doing it in kind of a weird way. It's at a distance. This is resting and retreating energy. So this person and you are probably not in contact, or there's some sort of a separation, yet at the same time, you're still holding on to each other. So there's that thing there. There's that vibe. What's at the bottom? This Eight of Swords. Again, this is like voluntarily putting oneself in this prison almost. It's like holding on to the situation. The Eight is transformational. So it's like seeing the value here, and seeing like you want to make this work. You see, there's this wanting to make it work. I mean, I've seen plenty of connections where like the people are giving up on each other, all right? And then the other ones, like it's terrible. It might not be good between two people, but they actually want to stay and make it work. Now, I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. There's always a good and bad side, but it's this determination. So I'm not making a judgment on the nature of the connection. All I'm doing is saying what's happening here and what I see in these cards, the energy here, the Moon card. So now it's coming back. So there's like secrets, intuition as well, being able to connect intuitively, but also like hiding things. So hiding true emotions, secrets, illusions as well. But then this is the Three of Wands is at the bottom. Again, this is like making that decision and staying in it. So it could be some illusion here as well, just differences. This Knave, passionate communication. So you see, it's this almost like communicating in thought, or telepathically, or somehow, that type of communication where it's not actual. It's like not happening in real life, but it's happening, right? So I would not say that's a bad thing. The Emperor, strategic. So there's some strategic planning because there's this recognition, right? Oh, the Tower. Okay, but that's 2 cards back, so maybe that wanted to be shown for you. Because here is the Seven of Swords, but here we have the Tower. So there was perhaps a Tower moment, or some sort of a dropping. It was like a literal drop here. But there's like strategic comeback, like wanting to come back. It's very strategic with this Emperor here. Let's get here for Cancer. Let's get 2 more. Hierophant, this sort of spiritual, higher level, divine intervention, not being able to move on almost, okay? Like fighting that. Yeah, something of that nature. Now, what else? And we have the Fool. It's walking away, but it's actually 0. It's a new beginning. So it's real. It's like this realization. It's like making that decision. It's like, see, this fellow here in this card has his little sack, bag, and it's like coming home or something. It's that type of a vibe here that we end with. And then look, there's this energy of an offer, but look, it's rather, look at the nature of it, there's some hair pulling, there's a whip here, and, it's rather passionate. It's rather sexual. So that's just that's hiding underneath. So there's that passion, it's hiding. The Moon, of course, like hidden things. So there's that, but there's this planning to come back. So I'm going to, right after this, right now, because I want to be fresh with this energy, we're going to continue it. And I'm going to do their current feelings towards you and in general what they're dealing with. So again, that is going to be linked down in the description. Thank you for watching. If you could give this video here a like, and very much appreciate you being here. Have a great rest of your weekend, rest of your week, and take care.